Hey everybody, and welcome to the Gauntlet. We're going everything esports news. I'm your host, Captain Seuss, followed by my co-host, Novaburst. And today we have a lot more Overwatch League off-season news for you. And most of it is about rumors that came true, like with Dallas and Toronto. But anyways, we'll go into that later. But we have some news on people that had left their teams, coming back to their teams, and new to their respective teams. But first things first, we got new peeps and people that are back, and Nova's gonna take it away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start off with people coming back to the teams. Of course, starting off, we got Soul, Gesture, and Prophet are coming back, which honestly, great additions to Soul.
Yes.
They knew they had to keep them in there if they really want to rock next year. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's not entirely unexpected, but glad to confirm and see that right there. Toronto keeping Logic in there. Pretty smart move for Toronto. We already know, we'll get into it, but Toronto basically got rid of their whole roster.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Houston keeping Dante, yet again, another smart play. Great DPS player. Everyone talks about Dante basically on Houston. So Houston, keeping Dante, smart move. Philly also keeping, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it's Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Yeah.
And, wow. Moby Dick and Christopher, which is assistant coach.
Yeah, they're both assistant coaches.
Both assistant coaches. So maybe, what's it called? Trying to keep that core that really pushed them to win games in the regular season. Try to keep that in there. I know they might do a couple other changes, though, so they can finally get that real good push into the finals and stuff like that.
Hey guys, real quick, just wanted to fill in. Hukari from the Seoul Dynasty is now their personal coach for the Washington Justice. This just came in the middle of me editing this, and so I just wanted to let you guys know that that's a new addition to Washington's roster there. We'll try to keep you posted on everything as we can. Stay tuned on our Twitter, but at Gauntlet News, and back to your regular scheduled program. See you.
All right, and then going into new players coming in for different teams, we have Shy coming for Hangzhou Spark. Haven't heard much about Shy, at all. So whenever we heard Shy come in there, I was like, okay, we'll see what he got. But respect to him. LAG got Ty Dolla $ign for assistant coach. Very interesting name, Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah. Why am I saying sign? Ty Dolla.
It's because it's the rapper.
I know, right? I keep on saying it's the rapper himself.
Yeah.
But Ty Dolla, assistant coach for LAG. Toronto, KDG, head coach. Very interesting because
we'll tell you later.
Yeah, Zeus will get into. Toronto basically cleaned house. Dallas, new players, Rapple, Fielder, Hanbin, Sparkle, and Rush for head coach. For this Dallas team, it's pretty crazy because they basically picked up Paris players. Sparkle, we talked about Fielder. And I mean, this Dallas team was like, hey, Paris, we'll take them from you. No problem at all. And so I think this Dallas team is ready to start rebuilding and form a really interesting team. Chengdu edition Yang Zhao Long.
Yeah, that's a long name.
Yeah, for real. San Fran A-Gap? A-Gap, assistant coach, and then Ninek for head coach. So it looks like San Francisco is trying to throw in some new people into this coaching staff, which is pretty interesting because, I mean, they basically kept the same team for 2 years, and look what they've done. And pretty interesting. Maybe they're just trying to bring in new people to get prepared for next year. Don't know really, but pretty interesting for you.
New season, new coaches.
New season, new coaches. And then also for San Francisco news, Caceres. See, you guys just need John or something as your name. Dang it. Got promoted from analyst to assistant coach. So congratulations to him. They did great last year, and maybe they saw his analytic quality. It was like assistant coach. So good on him. We just wanted to throw that in there. So.
Yeah, so real quick, the Dallas move was kind of a rumor that was floating around with Elemental Magic was the old roster that they were trying to rebuild onto this team, which it seems that that's what they're trying to do. For about a week or so, rumor had it that Dallas was going to go all Korean, and it looks like that's the route they want to go with here. Interesting move for sure, and they look like a force to be reckoned with for sure. But we're going to go off with people that have left the respective teams. Atlanta has gotten rid of FRD, Fire, Erster, Saucy, Kodak, Mentalist, who was their assistant coach, and Silence, who was also their assistant coach. I mean, they've also previously got rid of Dogman and Pokebo as well, but basically they're cleaning house as well. Paris, as we know, they got rid of Hanbin, Fielder, Sparkle, and Rush. They also got rid of Nenek, which was their GM, who is now, the head coach for San Fran, which is a really interesting move.
Interesting.
We got rid of Schmexy, Nosemite, Aid, Levi, their coach, and he's actually leaving to go into the military service. So good luck to you there. We appreciate your service. But Paris, those are the people that have left their respective teams. Seoul got rid of Toby, which everyone was kind of like bummed out about. But I mean, people kind of saw it coming with the way they've been trying to get rid of people. Toronto got rid of Kariv, Rocky, Mangachu, which was one of their coaches, Beast, Surefour, Numlocked, Agilities, Cruz, Zik, and Nevix. Cleaning house, once again, they're just getting rid of everyone. Washington got rid of Roar. Philly got rid of KDG, which is their head coach, who, as we mentioned earlier, is now the new head coach for Toronto, which is a really interesting move. Kind of can't wait to see how Philly is going to be turning out next year with a head coach like that. Philly also got rid of Chipsa and Boombox. Interesting as well. NYXL, they got rid of Nene, Hotba, Bianca, and Who Are You, which we've known to be not necessarily standout players, but more of team players. So it looks like New York's trying to just get some more standout players, so that way when they're up against their weak points, they're stronger than usual. Shanghai, which is an interesting move, has gotten rid of some of their players. Luffy, DM, Ding, Giguri, and Dia. Giguri and Dia have been like on the bench most of the time. Same thing with like Luffy. DM is the only other person besides like Ding I've seen like on the starting roster this year or in the past 2 years. So honestly, not that much huge moves coming from Shanghai. Hopefully they're trying to make room for some actual talent coming in there. Houston got rid of Rappel, as we mentioned earlier, and San Fran, which is a heartbreaker, got rid of Rascal, who didn't, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just started this year, like came over to San Fran.
Yeah, I believe so.
A whole lot of news, like a whole lot that we just went over. That's probably not everyone. I'm sure we missed a couple here and there. But geez, it's a mouthful. Just 1 week, and this is what's happened. We're not even a month out of the off season yet. Like, this is ridiculous. Now, next season is definitely going to be a brand new season, brand new rosters for every team. The only one that actually looks like to keep their actual roster is San Fran, but they're getting rid of their coaches. So that's basically it. Next year's gonna be crazy. This year has already been crazy. And on our Twitter at Gauntlet News, we will try to keep you guys posted on everything that's happening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments how you feel about everyone leaving. I'm Captain Zeus. That's Novaverse. We'll try to keep you up to date with more Overwatch League news, and we'll keep you guys up to date and see you in the next video. See ya.